You are the one who holds it all together. The house is finally quiet. The demands of the day have ceased their noise, and the phone has stopped buzzing. Yet your mind is still running at full speed, calculating the logistics of survival for everyone around you. You are the pillar. You are the glue. You are the one everyone looks to when the world starts to shake. And because you are so good at being strong, because you are so efficient at finding solutions, the people in your life have forgotten that you are human too. You have become so good at carrying heavy things that people have forgotten you are also breakable. The weight you are feeling in your chest right now, that tight, compressed sensation that makes it hard to take a full breath, is not just stress. It is the cumulative, crushing pressure of being the provider, the protector, and the designated problem solver for everyone you love. You have spent this entire day, perhaps this entire year, making sure the lights stay on, the bills get paid, the emotions of others are managed, and the future is secure. You have absorbed the anxiety of your family, your workplace, or your community, acting as a shield, so they do not have to feel the impact of the chaos. But now, in the solitude of this room, there is no one left to shield you. This prayer found you tonight because you are at a tipping point. This is not an algorithm sending you a random video. This is a divine appointment for a soul that is running on empty while pretending to be full. You need to know with absolute certainty that you are not the only one staring at the ceiling tonight, wondering how much longer you can keep this pace. There is a vast, unseen army of strong people, fathers, mothers, leaders, caregivers, who are lying in the dark right now, feeling the exact same silent panic you are feeling. They are wondering if they have enough strength for tomorrow. They are wondering what would happen if they simply stopped. You are part of a collective exhaustion, a shared weary silence that covers the earth tonight. Let's be honest about the internal dialogue that no one else hears. You feel like if you relax, even for a moment, the entire structure of your life will collapse. You feel like a juggler with too many glass balls in the air, terrified that one slip will shatter everything you have worked so hard to build. This fear masks itself as responsibility. It tells you that sleep is a luxury you cannot afford, or that resting is a form of negligence. It tells you that you must figure out the solution to that financial issue, that relational conflict, or that career deadline right now, in the dark, before you are allowed to find peace. This pressure has created a spiritual numbness inside you. You move through the motions of faith, perhaps even praying for others, but inside, you feel dry, hollow, and distant. You are so busy pouring out that your own reservoir has cracked. You give and give, waiting for someone to notice that you are drowning in plain sight. But because you look so composed, on the outside, no one thinks to ask if you need a lifeline. This is the loneliness of the strong. It is a specific, sharp ache that comes from being the person everyone relies on, yet having no one safe enough to lean on yourself. Tonight, we are not going to rush to fix this. We are not going to gloss over this pain with happy platitudes. We are going to sit in this truth for a moment, because your soul needs to be witnessed before it can be healed. You are tired, not just need a nap tired. You are soul tired. You are weary of having to be the adult in every room. You are exhausted by the constant need to predict, prepare, and prevent disaster. The vigilance required to maintain your life has drained the color out of your days. leaving you functioning on adrenaline and obligation. There is a heaviness in your shoulders that massage cannot touch, because it is not muscle tension, it is the weight of the mantle you wear. You carry the expectations of your parents, the needs of your children, the stability of your partner, or the demands of your employees. You carry the unspoken fear that you are falling behind, that despite all your effort, it is not enough. That voice of insufficiency is loud tonight. It whispers that you should have done more today. It replays the conversation where you lost your temper, or the moment you checked out mentally because you just couldn't take one more request. It highlights the gap between who you want to be and who you have the energy to be. Acknowledging this does not make you weak. It makes you honest. The facade of invincibility you wear during the day is heavy armor, and tonight, in the safety of this prayer, you are allowed to acknowledge how much it chafes. You are allowed to admit that you are afraid of the future. You are allowed to admit that you don't have a plan for everything. You are allowed to feel the fragility that exists beneath your competence. Many unseen people listening with you right now are weeping quietly, finally letting the guard down. They are realizing that they have been holding their breath for years. You are breathing with them. You are standing in a shared space of vulnerability that the world does not allow you to inhabit during the daylight hours. The world demands your strength, but this moment honors your weakness. The pressure to provide, to be the source of security for others, is a burden meant for a god, not a human. Yet you have tried to carry it. You have tried to control outcomes, manipulate circumstances, and force doors open, all in the name of love and duty. But the cost has been your own peace. You have traded your rest for control, and tonight, the transaction has left you bankrupt. You are lying here, body still, but spirit pacing back and forth, checking the locks, checking the accounts, checking the emotional temperature of your home. It is okay to not be okay right now. It is okay to feel the magnitude of what is on your plate. We are not pushing it away yet. We are simply naming it. We are looking at the mountain you climb every day and acknowledging that it is steep and the air is thin and your legs are burning. You have done a hard thing. You have survived difficult seasons. You have kept the ship afloat through storms that would have sunk others. But you were never designed to be the captain, the navigator, and the engine all at once. Feel the gravity of your body against the mattress. Notice how your jaw is set, ready for an argument or a crisis that isn't happening right now. Notice the tension in your hands, the slight curl of your fingers, as if you are still gripping the steering wheel of your life. This is what it costs to be the strong one. This is the price of holding up the sky. And tonight, the first step toward peace is simply admitting that the sky is too heavy. You are not failing because you are tired. You are not irresponsible because you need to stop. The crushing weight you feel is real, but it is not yours to keep. You have carried it this far, all the way to the edge of the night, but the terrain is changing now. The rules of the day do not apply here. In the dark, there is no performance review. There is no audience. There is only you, the quiet, and the undeniable truth that you cannot do this alone anymore. Stay here for a moment, in this stillness, in this honest, unpolished, uncomfortable fatigue. You do not need to rush to the solution. You just need to be present with your own heart, Perhaps for the first time, all day, let the silence wrap around the noise in your head. Let the exhaustion be what it is, without trying to fix it or hide it. You are here, you are safe, and you are ready to lay the burden down into this space of honest exhaustion. We bring the ancient, steadying rhythm of truth. We do not bring these words as a lesson to be learned, but as a medicine to be absorbed. Let these promises wash over the dry, cracked places of your spirit. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. You know these words, but tonight, let them bypass your intellect and land softly in your chest. The invitation is not for the strong, the successful, or the ones who have it all figured out. The invitation is specifically for the weary. It is for the heavy laden. It is for you. Be still and know that I am God. This is not a command to just sit down. It is a command to drop your hands, to cease the striving, to stop trying, to manipulate the outcome, to know that while you are still, He is God. While you are sleeping, He is God. When you are out of ideas and out of energy, He is still God. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. Tonight, we move slowly into the great exchange. This is the moment where you physically and spiritually transfer the weight of your world from your limited shoulders to His unlimited ones. You have been acting as the general manager of the universe for your life and the lives of those you love. You have been trying to be the provider, the protector, and the sustainer, but those titles belong to God alone. Visualize the specific burdens you are carrying. Think of the financial pressure, the numbers that don't add up, the future expenses that loom like giants. In the quiet of this room, imagine holding that heavy ledger in your hands. It is cold and heavy as stone. Now visualize to yourself walking up to the feet of the Father and placing that stone down. You are not abandoning your responsibility. You are acknowledging your source. You are saying, Lord, I have done what I can. The rest is yours. You are the provider. I am just the steward. Think of the people you are holding up, the children you worry about, the aging parents you care for, the spouse you are trying to support, the employees who depend on you. You have been carrying them in your heart, worrying that if you let go, they will fall. But you are not their foundation. God is. Imagine taking your hands off their lives tonight, not withdrawing your love, but withdrawing your control. Release them into the care of the one who loves them even more than you do. Say to your spirit, I am not their savior. Jesus is. Think of the regret and the feeling of being behind, the fear that you have wasted time or made wrong turns, that low-level hum of anxiety that says you are not enough. Gather those thoughts like old, heavy chains. They do not belong to you. You are a child of God, not a slave to performance. Lay those chains down. Hear the sound of them hitting the floor. They are not yours to carry into sleep. Feel your shoulders drop. Actually let them fall. The tension you hold there is your body trying to brace for impact, trying to be strong for tomorrow. But God is already in tomorrow. He is already walking through the meetings, the conflicts, and the decisions you are dreading. He has already prepared the table. You do not need to brace yourself against the future when you are held by the one who created time. Unclench your jaw, smooth the space between your eyebrows, Open your hands, palms facing up. This is the posture of surrender. A clenched fist fights. An open hand receives. Tonight, you are done fighting. You are done forcing. You are shifting from the role of the soldier to the role of the child. A child does not worry about the mortgage. A child does not worry about keeping the family safe. A child sleeps because they trust. The parent is awake. God is your night watchman. He does not slumber. He does not sleep. This means you are allowed to. You are relieved of your post. You can clock out. The world will not fall apart while you rest, because you were never the one holding it together. In the first place, it was always him. His hand was under your hand. His strength was the invisible scaffolding holding up your life. Breathe in deeply, inhaling the peace that surpasses understanding. It surpasses your logic. It surpasses your current circumstances. It makes no sense on paper, but it is real. In your spirit, exhale slowly, blowing out the need to know the answers. Exhale the need to be the hero. Exhale the pressure to be perfect. You are entering a sanctuary of rest now. The walls of this room are surrounded by his presence. The thoughts that try to loop back and pull you into worry are powerless here. When a worry knocks on the door of your mind, you do not have to answer. You can simply say, God has that, and turn back to sleep. Your identity is not in what you provide. It is not in how much you can handle. You are loved when you are productive, and you are loved when you are unconscious. You are loved when you are strong, and you are loved when you are weak. Tonight, receive the love that requires nothing from you. As you drift closer to sleep, feel the deep, supernatural assurance that God is working in the invisible realm. He is softening hearts. He is opening doors. He is aligning resources. He is healing bodies. All the things you have been trying to do with your own striving, he is doing with his sovereignty while you rest. Sleep is an act of trust. It is the most spiritual thing you can do right now. It is your way of saying, God, I trust you enough to close my eyes. So trust him. The ceiling is not resting on you. It is resting on him. The future is not resting on you. It is resting on him. You are safe. You are held. You are released from the weight. Drift now, deeply and quietly. The watchman is here. The burden is gone. The peace is yours.